Plus nothing because it's story initiative.
A nice even 10.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a 3.
But do we...
Looks like it's gonna be the E1 unless someone gets lower.
The only one that could get lower is Flamel.
Well, seeing how this party's pretty good at rolling nat ones,
Uh-huh.
it's possible.
It's possible. It is possible.
Oh! Hey!
Hey!
Elon,
Wait. That's a 1d1.
Yes,
Oh.
I did that on purpose.
You tricked us! You tricked us!
Yeah, I rolled a 4. So
I'm not part of the. I'm not supposed to roll. So I'm not supposed to roll a d20. So I rolled a d1 instead.
Jeez.
Well, I'm not sure if that 1d1 is a crit fail or a crit success.
Yes. It's just a
Yes.
crit.
Okay. E1. Need to get in the E1 headspace.
4 arms.
So,
Colt.
hey, while you guys might mention it that way, he doesn't see it that way. He sees it a different way. But he does see your point. Anyway. So, we had somehow gotten back into the Glassway again, and there was some accident of some kind. And we were here again, and quite frankly, I'm both upset that I couldn't protect someone, as well as a bit upset that we're here, because I was looking forward to getting my mastery rank, and I know that there would be hard stuff in the way of doing that, like apprehending Malvius, as well as infiltrating a city of some sort of pain digester people. But now we're here, which means that we need to do things to get out. And we're trying to get the lay of the land, and there's been a war on, apparently, between Mr. Big and somehow Chronicler, quote unquote, on behalf of, I don't really understand it, Flamel, as the Knob. And as well, he had hired or employed this man, Cade, to watch out for us and make sure that we were fine on entry. And seems like he's tagging along with us. It sounds like he's also from either a different time or a whole different universe, reality, something. His Prometheus sounds way different from our Prometheus. But lots of the stuff he didn't know. And so, that, along with going to the Psychohex to get some more information from the creator, we went there. Chronicler went with us. I don't know where he went after he brought us here. Cade was... apparently, the title of Knob has some significance to Cade. But we went in. I was able to give Cade some education in this reality. I might have been a little bit frivolous with showing him cultural things rather than scientific things. But I understand from Ashley that people communicate through ideas and memes, and having that culture basis might help him communicate with us better. We then... As we were talking about some way to set up Psychohex defenses, Selunda straight up fainted and was bleeding black everywhere. Tristari was more than a tad concerned about that. So Flamel rushed off to do brain surgery along with Bloop. And then we started hearing yelling from outside, where apparently Rosie had been taken captive by the fated Talons, who, from everything I can remember, is on our bad list. Flamel disintegration. And so we then... They were wanting Bloop because Bloop hurt their friend reportedly, but Bloop says he did not do that. And so we both went out to try and ease the situation and figure out what was going on. They had a lot of... We've been learning about these things called zombies. It sounds something like a voodoo, but they look quite clearly dead, but they're bigger. And looks like they don't really have any capability for ranged weaponry, more blunt, up-close weaponry. And I'll be keeping an eye on them. I don't really know their full capabilities yet. But as we were talking with Z, we started to make some headway with her, talking her down, but she brought in T-Bone, and something went wrong talking there with T-Bone. That tripped the point where Z told him, hey, it's go time. And so that's when they started attacking us. We were trying to calm it down, but apparently once you tell Bloop that you aren't buddies anymore, then you really, really aren't buddies anymore. As missing leg. So then all of a sudden, apparently all the zombies were strapped with bombs of some kind. I was a bit surprised to find that out. Looks like the plan had been for Z to get out with a jetpack, and T-Bone was supposed to just sit and tank it. But I think losing a leg as well as other things made him not able to tank it as well. But he felt sorry. Z did not. But T-Bone was able to clear us a path along with Rosie. And while I'm frustrated that Z is a bit too far away for me to reach her right now, I'll be fixing that soon. I picked everyone up and started running. I almost made it out. I got shot in the leg. And then Bloop kind of caught us in some cartwheel thing, and in this very moment, I'm not sure if we're out of the blast radius.
It's just
End
one of those
pause.
record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Ewan isn't the only one asking that question, as there's two groups currently trying to outrun an explosion. So I need everybody to make a dexterity save for me.
Dex save. What's
Cool.
my dex? Reflex saving throw. Let's go.
Oh, reflex, sorry.
I'm not
Reflex,
actively
reflex.
trying to escape because I don't know there's a bomb.
No, you were the one who recognized that there was a bomb. You were the one who heard the
Oh.
beeping.
Oh, well,
Yep.
okay. Then never mind. I'm fine. Thank goodness for my good memory. Oh.
Yeah, we were running on purpose.
So this is a reflex save, right?
Yes, please.
Wanna go outside,
Sweet.
Theo?
You know what? These new dice are great for Cade. I love them.
Congratulations.
Oh wow!
And
I
this
got a
is-
nat 20.
So did
Is this a
Ewan.
group check?
Yep, this is everybody.
Okay.
This is a good. This is a
Does
good
Rosie
round.
have to roll?
And Tristari. Oh wait, no, I'm carrying Tristari. So
Yeah.
Rosie is dead.
No, I'm carrying
does
Rosie
my
and Bloop.
bird have to roll?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Your
cool. My
bard-
bird's gonna get
And
exploded. I'm
There's
gonna.
still a sniper out there.
There's still a sniper out there.
How rude.
I mean, I think the explosion will throw up a lot of dust.
True. It'll be harder to target at the moment.
Wow.
Birdie reflex. Whoa.
Just remember, bad guy. Remember, Kluki, when you roll for them to escape the explosion, just remember, bad guys don't look back at explosions, so they don't actually know when it's gonna go off, and so they should have disadvantage.
Oh, don't worry. T-Bone's dead.
So is Zoo.
Bloop. Zoo is dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bloop.
I wasn't quite sure if I was saying the correct name that starts with
11,
Zulu.
16.
Zoo was the rat. Rats live. Well, I guess rats are animals, and animals live in zoos. And then Z is just Z.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Hopefully that
So
mnemonic helps now that some of them are dead.
Well, I was gonna say Z is crazy, but so is
Yes.
Zoo.
Oh. Z crazy. Yeah, that's a way to remember it. Also, Z is the only one who's alive. It's crazy that Z is alive. There, now we got a mnemonic.
Crazy.
Simultaneously, here, just outside the Cyclohex, and there, just outside the Grunge Pits, in unison, very large explosives go off. As the B team running away from it, running towards the sniper fire, 2 shots go off, missing. As you both you hear the explosion start closer to the Cyclohex and move up in a chain reaction, jumping forward, being launched probably about 15 feet for sliding on the ground. Ewan being able to land a little bit easier with more arms.
Well,
doing
I have more
okay.
arms, but also I was carrying Rosie as well as
You
Bloop
were.
for a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but like you can carry them and like stabilize yourself. Also, feel this searing heat on your back, but nothing damaging. Bloop, as you are carrying everybody, you chuck them out right before the impact hits you, and it pushes you forward, and you get spread pretty thin. Little pieces of you start evaporating due to the heat as you take 23 points of damage.
Okay. I think I have one last entry point left. I do. Okay. I'm going to have that.
Wonderful. And some of it gets absorbed into you, and you reconstitute yourself, landing. Giant seismic wave moves forward as rubble and debris are flung further down the street as you all hit the ground, keeping yourself protected from any shrapnel, broken glass, whatever it can be that would be there.
By the way, just FYI, I did dampen. So everyone next to me, basically, I guess within the radius of the closest explosion would also take half if they
Okay.
did take damage.
Sounds good. Yep, you took the brunt force of it, so they're good.
Bloop
Okay.
be tanking.
Barely.
Tank you.
Oh, I didn't hear. I thought I heard something else. My internet's
A.
not really great right now.
Oh, sorry. Running down, Cade. I believe Cade, you're the fastest as you sprint off, running.
Yes.
Not quite sure the way that you had gone as you were following behind with Flamel, just running down the corridor. The explosion goes off as everybody else is going. This large flame following down the corridors behind you as you turn off to the right, jumping. You feel like a secondary explosion from the pressure difference as you guys turn the corner, and you are safe.
Yay! Woo!
There it is.
What did you say?
I said even the bird is safe.
Oh, even the bird.
No, birds have to die. That's how this group work.
Xana's not here.
But her spirit always lives on in the death of every bird.
She's at the Accordinarian, probably high as a kite at this moment.
Yeah, I gotta stay away from the I forget the Accordionarium.
Yeah, that's right. Stay away from there.
Yes.
Kill your bird.
Just proximity. Wait, no, what? No, guys, what we gotta do is we get Xana to come with us to go visit Mr. Big, and then problem
Oh
solved.
my
Holy
God.
shit.
Oh boy, howdy! We've solved it, Kluki. This is how we take over the Glassway.
She'll just have a heart attack because she'll be like, a bird! Let her die.
I mean, she's been there for presumably a long time, and presumably knows about Mr. Big, but still.
Maybe has a restraining order.
It's true.
Are you quiet or disconnected, DM?
Oh, I'm just listening.
Okay, I just want to make
You
sure.
guys are-
Sometimes it's...
Yep, you guys are safe, so.
He says,
Alright.
for now.
I'll be right back. I just gotta I gotta grab a tissue box. Put it near me. 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
So, what are you guys doing?
Trying to find cover.
Yeah. There's plenty of debris. As you have behind cover, you haven't heard any shots that have gone out. You haven't noticed any energy bullets heading your way. Seems to have stopped for the moment.
Good question. Was my stuff taken off me? Or was I just tied up and
You were just tied up.
Zoo just happened to grab my phone? My communicator?
Uh-huh.
Did he put
Yeah.
it back or did I grab it? Okay. I'm just like, wait a second. Did I sleep stuff there?
It would have been on the ground.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why do you keep breaking your phone, Slinda?
Keep? Have I broken a phone before?
I thought you did earlier in the very beginning of the game, or did you just not have one?
I didn't have one
didn't have
to
one.
start out with.
I'm going to imagine that's because you broke it earlier.
Alright, what's an appropriate check to see if I remembered and noticed it and grabbed it?
Intelligence check.
Cool. Just straight intelligence. That's a 7. Guys,
There's
I
a
think I
lot
might.
going on.
Oh no.
I think my phone might be exploded now.
No,
You're distracted by my red eyes of death as I killed Zoo.
Ah.
Look at you, another one! I think we're going towards the teleport pad. We're just kind of
Okay.
headed that way.
Sounds good. Sounds good. walking back through
Am I?
the pipe system.
Sorry, just real quick. About how far away are we? I'm wondering if I could just do some sort of distance check to see if it's operational or not.
Your phone?
Yeah.
You
Just-
kind of you probably were running for almost 45 seconds. So anywhere from you guys were booking it, so you probably
Yeah, we're pretty far now.
Probably pretty far away. Okay.
yeah
I won't
yeah.
worry about it. Cool. Sorry to
Back to
interrupt. You were saying.
Oh, I was just saying, as you guys continue walking down through the pipe systems, retracing your steps, heading, you hear the sound of two voices, two women's voices,
And again.
as you turn the corner, and in
Kate
unison
doesn't
they
have any
both
more hair to give.
look at you. Back so soon. And
We got what we came for, just like we told you. Thank you.
I
Have a nice
say
day.
a gift for you, and I open the null void space, and I throw Zoo's corpse at them.
Enjoy. There's mushrooms.
they both look at each other, give a nod, and step out of the way as they seem to be pretty frail, as they're having a tough time dragging the corpse, but they are dragging it off to the side and just skirting it across the metallic floor.
Yeah. Celinda looks like
That works.
hesitates for a second and then lets it go. But for
I
the
gave
second
him
I'm like,
antibiotics,
this
and
doesn't
Kate gave
seem
him his hair last time.
What was that?
I'm just like, I gave them antibiotics last time, and Cade traded his hair, so
Celinda's reaction is more to it's still, despite everything, it's a little jarring to just be like, oh, yep, here's a corpse. Well, specifically
Oh.
Zoo, not just in general, but I'm
That's fair.
still mad about Flamel getting beat up and stuff, but
I know nothing about that. This is just a dead man.
a dead rat man, yep.
Dead rat man.
Oh yeah, I
let's
haven't
go.
told you guys about what he told me. I gotta remember to do that.
Oh yeah.
But not in this moment.
Letting you pass by, you are able to make it back to the teleportation pad with ease.
Excellent. And we'll just have it take us back to the one we came from, inside the pyramid.
Okay, sounds good. You guys phase back in. Kate, it's a terrible feeling, but you don't like it at all. Okay, as you guys are doing that, bloopity one.
First thing I'm doing is, can I make some sort of try to know where, like a general direction that, because I did get hit from the sniper. Can I make a general guess as to from where I got hit?
Perception check for me.
Perception check.
Okay.
13.
Having taken cover, looking around, off to your right in one of the smaller skyscrapers that are here, you can see a window that is open, probably about 6 or 7 stories up, and there's just a faint little reflection of light coming off of it. It's
Okay. Are
probably
we
about 40, 50 feet still further down the street and then up.
okay? Are we still in melee? Well, in initiative.
No, you are not. Nope.
Okay. So that means my attunement will go away. Okay.
Oh, but I'm up. I'm now in the house because of the teleportation pad as well.
Yeah,
So,
you're in the
yeah,
giant pyramid.
you guys are going there. It takes you a couple minutes to get there, so I'm just seeing what they're doing.
Okay, so we're in one of the 5 ziggurats. Good to remember.
There are 5.
There are only 5. I found that in my notes too.
I will.
Oh, at the time, I guess.
I will usher everyone. Well, how far are we from cover inside the ziggurat versus not? I guess.
Back to the ziggurat. You would have to go. You'd travel like 240 feet plus another 100. So that's 340 plus another 63. Like you're like 340 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. And is the ziggurat in like an open area? Like, how open is this place?
I mean, you think of like New York City streets. You know, you have the tall skyscrapers, and they all converge on the Black Pyramid, which is at the end of the street. And
Okay.
it's just
cool.
a single lane that you guys have been walking down.
So we
which
would
have been-
be pretty much out in the open the whole way there.
Correct, yeah.
And is Z anywhere visible?
Looking up, you don't see her. You had seen her with her jetpack take off over some of the buildings. So, not from where you are.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is first, I'm gonna usher our little group of 3 up against one of the buildings so that we'd be out of, like, if possible, it would be more of an oblique shot to get us.
Uh-huh.
And then say, okay, there's still a possibility of being sniped. Blue, do you think we want to make a break for the ziggurat? The psychohex?
I don't think I'd make it. I think I'll get shot and die before we made it there.
I'm going to put my hand on you and use a resolve point and help make it so that's not the case. That is... Okay, that's 13 HP to you, sir.
Yeah, hey. So now I am at... oh, why is my computer shutting off? No, it's not. Okay, it was just the screen for a second. I think I'm at 37 HP now.
Boy.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, so I could still... If he manages to shoot me, though, it could still really kill me.
So DM, at this point right now, we wouldn't have made it back into the ziggurat on our end, meaning there's no chance for me to go back to the sniper's nest and look for Bad Boy.
Yep. Not yet. You're getting closer to it.
Just
but,
wanted to
yep.
verify. I've got to keep the little boogeyman alive. Oh no! I died with his secret. The little Jello man.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the others yet, and then I'll pull out my walking stick phone.
And you'll see a text from me if it works or bombs.
I will look at the timestamp
Well, that's good to know.
and not say anything. Because there also hasn't been a reply yet. I'll go ahead and Because they haven't contacted us yet either, which is concerning. You know what? I'll just do a voice call to Flamel.
Where would we be at this point? Would we have?
I'd say you guys have just passed the hags.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, do you guys know where the sniper is? We're kind of pinned here.
We're not exactly close by. We're gonna teleport
What?
back in. I sort of teleported out with Cade to go get Slunda because Zoo, they kidnapped Slunda. We have her now. Zoo's dead. So everything's fine.
T-Bone is
except for the
also
sniper
dead.
apparently. Oh, well that's good. So
You
we'll be
wanted
back
to be
soon. We're gonna
friends
go
at the
back to the
end.
teleportation thing, and when we get back, we can help with the sniper. Unfortunately, I don't have any intel now because we are not there.
Okay, well, hang tight here until you can... I think I might know where he is, but I'm not sure. Some people can be really good at hiding.
Yeah. I'll call you back as soon as we're back in Cycle Hex.
All right. Bye. And
They didn't get blown up. That's good.
Okay,
Thunder's
cool.
quietly nods.
I guess we'll hang out here for a moment and keep an eye out for a sniper.
Okay, I'll have you guys roll a stealth check for me to try and be hidden.
Don't make me do this.
Stealth.
Oh no.
Well, first, though, I'm going to use a spell slot.
Okay.
And... 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier. Okay. It's not as much as my resolve points do, unfortunately. But what is my wisdom modifier? Oh, cool. That would be 1. Cool. 3 more hit points to you.
Yay! I'm now at 40 health. I'm alive. Okay,
I'm
now I'm
just
gonna roll my
laughing at how... Oh, fetch!
Mm.
Ooh.
What's
I
my
think they're
stealth?
about to die.
You guys are
So,
supposed to be
so
rolling
I
better.
have an idea. I have an idea on how I biff this.
Oh, please do tell.
So I can see light and color and whatnot within everything within an 80-foot radius, right?
Uh-huh.
But would a mirror extend my range because it's receiving light from like beyond that?
Sure.
Okay. Regardless of whether it does or does not, Bloop is like, I don't know. I want to see where he is too, and looks for a mirror and holds up a giant pane of glass over his head where the rock is, to try and like see where he is by looking through the mirror or the pane of glass to get a reflection.
Immediately, the pane of glass goes up and it breaks apart.
It gets shot, or does it just not structurally integral?
Oh, it gets shot. You can.
Okay, I'm gonna shove him into the building.
Okay.
To that building.
As you pull Bloop inside, opening the door, inside you see all of these. At first glance, appear to be deactivated robots that are just standing there, huddled together in a group. But as you pull them in, you can see that they're just slowly shifting back and forth in a frightened manner.
Pardon me. We're probably here for the same reason as well. We're here to take cover from that. Excuse us. We will be leaving shortly.
Move in a little bit further as the group parts. Some of them turn towards you. We're not going to make it, are we? They told us to evacuate the streets.
Most of the issue has been taken care of. There's still some not friendlies out there. I would recommend staying put, but I do think you'll make it just fine.
Have you found the answers? We need help. We need help as more voices start coming online. We need help. We need help. Help.
You
Help.
need help with
Help
what?
us. Help. 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 Help.
Right, I think
One of
we should go.
the faces holograms turns on. You see this womanly face. She steps forward, very much so. The entire hologram goes over the robotic skeleton, giving the appearance of a 50s poodle skirt, with like a white button up, polka dotted shirt, hair tied in a bun. Have you come to help us from them? We have to follow what they tell us to do. Please, help. Please.
Who is them?
The woman's face looks past you in the direction back towards the cyclohex.
The psychohex. Okay. I'm still not sure which them you are referring to. I have some guesses, but being specific would work. Unless, are you under threat to not mention who it is?
The face kind of gets fuzzy for a second and reappears. The expression on her face is frowning, and its head is just very slightly shifting up and down.
Interesting.
We want to go back.
Ewan will. Are there chairs in this room?
Yeah, there's it's like a large foyer. That's there.
Yeah, what? So there's a bunch of these robot people, androidish people, maybe I should say. And they're all just kind of standing around in clumps, and there's one representative.
There's one that's just stepped forward and is talking to you.
Okay. But they aren't necessarily using any of the furniture. They're all just standing around.
Yeah, they're just standing. Yeah.
Okay. So you're under threat not to say who is tyrannizing you or threatening you. Is this conversation compromised?
The head fuzzes in and out again. There's just a hologram of a teardrop coming out of an eye with a small wave of the head up and down.
but you're acting as if we're circumspect enough, it won't come to their attention. Is this correct?
Head shifts back and forth, face, the hologram fuzzing in and out. You see a woman's face, very large smile, just looking at you. They did this to us. Help. Do not do what we did. Help. Help.
I'm going to need as many specifics as you can, but I'm going to assume by this is removing your agency.
The face shifts back and forth, and in unison, all of the faces of the robots in the room turn on, and a hologram appears, and it is all the same face of a a younger woman. It's kind of like this blue hologram, so you can kind of see that there's darker hair, but you can't really tell quite what color. Looks like rosy cheeks, and the face is the only hologram that you see. And in unison, all of them say, "We need help. Do not do trans.
Understood.
For.
So, this is the result of transference.
The heads all twitch in unison again as the hologram shifts and it dies down. You hear two voices in unison now echoing throughout the room. Sound of the twins. We have just received word that Flamel, the one you called Cade, and Slunda have returned. Is there a message you would like for us to pass on to them?
Just to look out for where that sniper might be. Actually, I suppose the computers could probably try and detect. No, wait. He is also of mechanical nature, isn't he? The individual named Zoot. No, not
Talos?
Talus.
Affirmative.
Can you locate any such mechanical signature? Well, first of all, can you identify Talus from other mechanical signatures?
Affirmative.
Then can you, or the psychohex computational powers in general, do you know where he is?
Scanning. Scanning. Unable to detect android known as Talos.
Please extrapolate the likelihood of him having capabilities stealthy enough to evade your sensors.
Processing. Scans indicate a 87.564839% chance.
By the way, DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
The faces on the holograms, do I recognize any of them?
Roll a history check for me.
Ooh. My history is... what is my screen doing? My goodness.
I don't think there is history. I think that's Or am I
Culture.
crazy? It's culture, yeah.
Culture. It's culture.
Oh, culture. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
1D. Oh, that's not a D. That's an S. No.
What type of dice is that?
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Ooh,
20.
nice.
As you're focusing on these faces, or well, you were focusing on the faces, as they're gone now. There is this feeling that you've seen it before or seen someone that looks similar, and it's right there. It's like tickling the tip of your brain.
Does it look
I'm
like the
trying to figure-
figurine that I had?
No, it does no, not the figurine.
Okay. That was the big one that I was worried about. That I was wondering about.
Yeah.
Okay. It's quite likely then that he has escaped your notice.
We could begin the transference and send out scouts to see if they can find one known as Talos.
Let's give
That's-
Cade a shot at looking for them.
Yes.
Very well. We will send Cade up to do so,
And
as the voices cut out.
oh, I was gonna
Moving
ask
on.
them. I was gonna ask them to compute likely places where it would be likely for a sniper to hide, though they might have taken that into consideration already.
Hopefully.
The voice comes back in. Calculations are currently being done.
Oh, cool. Because anything that could give Cade like a head start in like finding him.
So, are we available to start doing the
Yeah.
thing since we've entered?
You guys have come in now. There's the teleportation pad. You see one of the twins, the male version, standing there. Welcome back.
Menacingly.
It appears that that was successful. Although many of you do not look so well off. Would you like us to go and prep surgical rooms or any of the repair rooms for you all?
Oh, I probably could use some repairs.
No, I'm fine. I need a map of the
Does he look
surrounding
fine?
area.
Does he look fine?
I'm only missing 2 health points.
Okay.
2 health or
I'm
2
sorry.
stamina?
2 health. I'm missing 88 stamina.
I'm still in stamina.
Mm,
They didn't really shoot at me.
My hair
oh,
is gone.
that's true.
I'm just trying to keep going on.
That's fair. I am down quite a bit of health, so
Is Tristari still unconscious? She's
starting to stir.
Right.
Nothing, no sign of her waking up, per se.
Gotcha.
But she's moving around now. So
Right. Do I have an idea, or I would ask, like, if there's just a room nearby, like, still within, like, calling distance of everybody, but just to, set her down and sit down for a minute?
yeah,
Of
we
course.
should stay together.
where the best vantage point for Cade would be found, where the repairs would be made. Please follow me as it begins walking out.
I said I need a map of the surrounding area. I'm fine.
As it's trying to lead you out, this holographic map just appears in front of you.
All right. It's like holographic, so I can see like the heights of the buildings and stuff as well.
Yep.
Cool. I wanna start doing the math from where a sniper could have gotten a bead on me in the surrounding area.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence. Gosh, dang it. No.
Just running out fighting, you're fine.
Yellow or purpley.
Purple.
Purple. You thought we
Oh
any
my
of us would pick
gosh!
yellow?
Thank you, Bloop. Thank you. It's a nat 20
Yay.
plus
Oh,
okay.
0. So that's a 20.
Nice. Awesome.
I did need
Okay.
the nat 20 to succeed.
You're finding several spaces that you could be at. You're not sure what type of weaponry he has.
Well, so I saw a laser on me, right?
You did.
Alright, and it moved around at a certain angle. So I should be able to at least pinpoint a direction with those buildings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
So you're like figuring it could be a couple different areas.
Okay, cool.
Further down,
I'm using what some of the stuff I saw is. I'm gonna try to like push some of the hologram away. I'm like, I thought this would work. Some of the old TV clips that were in that they could just do. Why can't I just move parts of this map away? Okay, well we have this side. Cool. How many buildings does it look like I have as an area that he could potentially be at?
17.
17. I'm gonna go. All right. Do you guys know anything about his weaponry and how far, like range-wise, how good of a sniper he is? Can help me determine which one of these 17 buildings it might be.
I'll pull up a hologram image of whenever I've seen him up the closest, so it has the best image I have of his weapons and stuff. I'm like, well, this is what he looks like and what he had
He's just
when I last
cloaked.
saw him.
You can't see anything here. It's not helpful.
Look, man.
Fine, I will
God.
work with what I've got.
Have we ever seen him up close?
Nope.
Yeah, we've never really seen him.
Well, that means he's a good sniper. That's even
Yeah.
worse for us.
Yeah, it does seem like not good for us.
On the
You
bright
guys eventually
side,
make it
Good
into
news
the...
I
is
don't have any
3
hair.
out of 5 of the Fated Talons are dead now, so we only have the sniper and the...
I was gonna say that last one came in really handy because I didn't have any more hair to give.
Yeah, that could have been awkward.
The twin is now taking you into the room that Cade, you have kind of set up a barricade in, and is currently going over to some of the computers and is typing things in as several robotic arms descend from the ceiling with all manner of repair tools for you.
Good. Good.
And just in case it got lost in the chat, but Drake was saying that Iwan was sending a message to Slunda's.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Of which you get nothing.
Yes, because I don't have it. I
Yep,
mean,
you don't have
Iwan,
it.
do you check to see if I respond to a message? Because I...
Yeah, I'll see if there's a read receipt.
There is nothing coming back from Slunda.
We're in the same... Well, no, you're approaching. You're not in the same room. For some reason, I was thinking we were in the same room, and you could be like, hey, did you get that message?
Iwan is hundreds of feet away in a
That's
different
right,
building.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no response, I'll also then put it in the I will also put it in the group chat.
Okay.
After like
all
a
of
beat
you.
or two.
Mhm.
And also in there is like a what's up, like kind of you guys are obviously there.
You send just a bunch of emojis?
Emojis, memes.
But they're all very much so Kasathan emojis and memes that
And Slunda doesn't appear to even be reaching for a communicator.
I've somehow forwarded the message back, the exact one you sent. And you just hear, what the hell? And it just keeps sending. And I'm like, this isn't... Why doesn't this work?
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop. Okay. I would hand my communicator to Slunda, but mine's just in my brain. Kate, hand that to Slunda. Let her text on it for a minute.
I hand her the Motorola flip phone, the Razor. I go, it doesn't work.
I know I said that I was like, seeing if I was close enough earlier, but this is probably the moment where Slunda actually realizes that she doesn't have the communicator. It's just like pats herself a little bit.
Here, use Cade's for now. It's for you. Whatever Ewan said is definitely intended for you. I have no idea what's going on.
I look at it. Is it pretty easy to translate, or do I also have to make like an understanding, some sort of check to understand it?
Roll a culture check for me.
Cool.
Ramel, do you have any scrying tools here?
Well, I've sometimes been able to hack my way into the security camera system.
I mean,
I
like
probably don't need a
Might not
hack
even-
anymore.
like a bird.
I
you
probably
can
don't even
scry
have to-
through, something we can send above everyone to look down above, so I can, from a distance, look at the buildings and see if that helps us find this Talon.
Yeah,
You specifically say a bird
yeah.
just now.
Yes.
yeah. Do
I think
yeah,
you might have
I
to
was
say it
gonna
again
say-
because Cinda's reading the text right now.
Well,
I do. They very obviously still have this bird that's probably like.
but like for
hanging
scrying,
out behind
you have
me
a
or above me.
scrying bird, one you can look through the eyes of.
Sorry, what did you say? Something about is my bird a problem for you?
No. Can you
Can you
look
see
through
through
your
its
bird's eyes
eyes?
like most wizards? I know you do magic. I just needed some way to scout these 17 buildings and see if we can get a glimpse of the person named Talon.
I have a non-magical way we can do that.
I can see through my bird.
You can see through your bird. That's probably better then.
I mean, if
Well, how
we
far
have
can it-
multiple ways to look, that would be also agreeable. I don't want to be
Well-
shot. And he knows where we're at.
It's how long has it been since I woke up in the not
Yeah,
like
how long
after
has it
being
been?
kidnapped?
Since being kidnapped,
Mm-hmm.
we're probably at 30 minutes.
Okay, so I have like 30 minutes left with my bird before it goes. Oh yeah, side note question. When my bird is out, is my like weird tattoo still there, or is like the bird the tattoo? If that makes sense.
The bird is the tattoo.
Cool. So I do not have the weird horn tattoo when the bird is out. Or the curled horns, yeah. Cool.
Is your bird a magic
with-
tattoo?
I suppose?
Interesting.
I don't understand. I mean, but it's also that's a name is Shu, I guess. It just
Some of
feels
the
like
original Praetorian Guard had magical tattoos as well. That should mean this is very prestigious.
who?
The Praetorian Guard.
They're well in our universe, Linda. They're like, oh boy,
They
they're
guard
just
the
under
Empire
the
and
Emperor
the
in
Emperor.
authority.
They're the greatest of his defenders and warriors. That's a high
is-
praise. They were
that is
limited
true.
after the Emperor came to power.
That is also true in our version.
Are you? Well, yes. That means are you? And I just like point at Sunda. I was like, does that mean you're? Are you one of the Praetorian Guard?
No?
Then how?
No.
I don't really. I'm not a fan. He tried to. I think I already said this But like, I was almost sacrificed to the God Emperor,
But
so
here's
I'm
the
not
thi-
really a fan.
Here's the thing. That's
Yeah, he
not the
wanted to
same
eat our
emperor.
souls.
But also, did he try to sacrifice you, or did someone try to sacrifice you to him? Because that's a big difference.
Fair.
Do you
Yeah,
have
there's
proof
something
that
about
he
like, oh,
requested
what
it?
an honor to be
Yes, but
to
maybe that
help
was just
him, and
someone who was
also
being way
keep you
too
quiet.
overzealous. You can't blame the emperor for things other people did. That's how holy wars start.
Sure.
Don't talk bad about my emperor.
You're right. I'm sure he's super great. Ooh,
He's a dragon.
that's so cool.
But I
Camille, you're
will.
being repaired at this time. You stepped
Am I
in.
gonna get
And...
healing from that?
Yeah, you will.
I tried to direct the bird, but I'm also like trying to. I'm looking at this text and I'm trying to hear what he's talking about and stuff. So I'm like going back and forth between like looking through the bird and where are you trying to do it?
So these 17 buildings, and I'll like show the map I'm looking at. I'm like, these are the ones we want to check. He would be at vantage points where he could see at this angle, and I'll like angle it so you could see exactly where I was earlier on top of the building on a map. And I'm like, so we'll have to go from this, or this area. So these faces of the buildings specifically, or the topmost parts.
Well, I was also looking. Do I have a? My speed is 30. The bird's speed is 30 feet. So I don't know how far away this stuff is, but just that's.
This is like 600 to 700.
Okay.
Well, actually, the closest one is like 380 feet, and then
Okay.
they progressively get
Now,
further.
now dashing is like a ×4 though, right? So that might still be doable.
Yeah.
So 30 × 4 is 120 feet per 6 seconds. So that's yeah. Although I mean, because this isn't in rules as written, but you were letting me look through it. What kind of range? I mean, I would find it out in this moment because Salunda doesn't know what's going on. Would you say I still seem to be within range of like seeing through and controlling? Okay. So, so I'm following Cade's directions, trying to look at things.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Cool. Through the bird, or are you doing my own since it's light now?
I was gonna say, can I
Through your
technically
own.
help with this?
Oh yeah, you
You're
can get plus
directing?
5 because you're
Okay. And you said perception, right?
Yep.
Cool, and I get an extra thing because I have a thing that's always on. Okay.
No pressure, but pressure here. I'm assuming that's what your message is, Elon.
The memes.
Like I'm using also graphical memes too, but
This is like
I just
reading
thought it
the
would be
Book of
fun.
Elijah with no context.
look, I'm just channeling. Ewan is channeling all his Ashley, yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Right.
As the bird
Exactly a
begins,
20 after adding 17.
Oh my
As-
gosh.
the bird begins flying, heading out, getting to the closest one. Go first. Flies by, eyes look to the side. You see an empty sniper's nest. There's there is a rifle there, set up on a table, but no one's there. So
Sunda's just like, there's a gun on a table here? No people. But there's a gun.
We should take that gun.
I don't think my bird can grab stuff like that.
DM, can her bird grab stuff like that?
unfortunately not.
Damn it!
My bird is like made of shadows and stuff.
I just look at Flamel. I'm like, you're the lord of this ziggurat. Do you have a servant you can send to retrieve it? That is kind of expendable, just in case. Subtle reminders that I'm from the Empire.
I am not comfortable designating anyone as expendable in this moment.
That's
So.
fair. It's good to take care of your household, I assume.
Yeah.
So my bird goes away in a while. Like, I have a limited time. Is there somewhere else I should look, or is this all you wanted?
I mean, it's good.
Well, this is only the first one. There were like 17 other spots.
No, I know, but Slinda doesn't really exactly know. She's just following what Kate's asking. She's
you're
still
gonna
like,
check around for more.
Sure,
there
I'll
might
do
be
this.
multiple spots depending.
All right. She will, once again follow Kate's direction to check for others.
If he set up multiple, or if he only had the one, and that means he's left it.
Do I do another roll, or does the one roll count for it?
Nope, one roll counts as it flies up to the next building, looking down. I mean, your bird looks down, and you can just see the carnage and crater that has been left from this giant explosion, swooping in low and gaining some altitude to a higher level. One of the buildings, similar setup, same exact weapon on the table, no one there. So flies by, Kate guiding you as it goes to another
each time I'm just like, there's a gun on a table.
And that's how it is for the next 4.
Ooh.
All right, does a 22 hit your bird?
I should have told it to hide. I mean, most likely. Oh yeah, because unless it's gotten better since you first gave it to me, its EAC is 11 and its KAC is 12, and it has 6 hit points. So.
Oh, okay. So there's it starts to swoop back a little bit to head in a different direction to look at the other one. Its eye turns, and for one of the previous ones that you had seen, a shot goes off as it hits into the bird and it explodes.
Cool. This has never happened to Slunda before. Like, I can't see anymore?
That more than likely means that your familiar has perished. Alright, that means he's past one of these buildings. Do you know at which way? Well, I guess if you just... probably don't know a direction. That means he's from one of these buildings. Which means he's still out there sniping. Yeah. Can I get, like, a better estimate of which direction he might be in because of that?
From the roll? Yeah, roll.
I was going to say, because we've been able to take several buildings out of our equation.
Uh-huh. Roll intelligence check.
15.
I'm curious.
Okay. You guys could hear the sound of the shot as it's echoing.
That's what I just asked.
In your chat?
Yes.
House door desk loudspeaker bang? Is that what?
No.
Bang ear.
That bang ear.
All you basically know.
Cat shredding your cat.
Sorry, I'm not fluent in Yuan.
This is me. I'm just making this up, and it's loosely associated.
I love it.
Because I don't actually have anything culturally. Like Drake and Emily we don't have a secret code language that I can just use to in real life
this is phenomenal.
communicate.
I love it.
Side note, just curious about this, if the bird exploding returns my tattoo, or if there's something I gotta go to the place to get it back or whatever.
It returning. It takes, for how far out it is, it's going to take a minute, but it'll return to you.
Okay, cool.
That's good.
Yeah. So, Kate, as you're trying to figure that out, roll a perception check for me.
And DM, with that bang, I'm going to. You know what? Never mind. Sticking my head out until we get an all clear sounds like a bad idea.
Oh, please. Don't get shot in the head.
Oh, yeah, that's 27. Which was not how I did the math in my head, so I'm glad I had it do it.
Looking through your, I mean, from the sound of where it came from and the points that you had checked, giving a quick glance, you can see a little bit of smoke coming from one of the windows that had already been checked.
I would like to hide and try and find my own sniper's position.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Alrighty. You betrayed me, dice. Still. That's a 26.
Okay. Easy enough to do as you're trained in this, and hide and find yourself behind some of your previously made barricade, and start looking through your scope at the 5 places that Linda had checked off for you, going from one to the other to the other, and you notice that they all are, like, you can clearly see them through your scope, but they are moving. Almost looks like they're automatically moving and kind of scanning on their own.
So all the guns are automated.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So he's enchanted his weaponry so that it moves around and automatically targets. So he must be a very powerful wizard, or they have a powerful wizard in their party, or an artificer.
Right. Okay.
Which means we're going to have to either A, go and dismantle each weapon one by one, but it's safe to assume that we're going to get shot regardless if we go out into the things and get too close. But they will need to be dismantled. I don't necessarily think that he is out there himself right now.
Can you shoot the guns from here?
Oh yeah, sure. I could totally try and shoot the guns, but that might damage
I
them.
feel like this probably. Yeah,
Fine.
that's okay.
I'm going to call Slunda. No, not Slunda.
On Kate's phone.
No, sorry. I'm going to be calling Flamel.
Does a 28
Oh,
hit
gotcha.
the gun?
Yep.
Sweet.
Excellent. You won.
Uh,
We're working on the sniper problem.
oh, still working.
That's
I
24
heard a
damage on
shot.
the first gun.
As you hear, we're working the sniper problem, you hear the sound of a gunshot go off. The first one, destroyed.
Cool.
It's a work in progress.
I aim at the next one.
Just roll before rolls while they're talking.
We'll hold tight here with some.
Yes.
Yeah, we're with some of the, I guess, citizens of the Psycho Hex, and they look pretty scared here. Can't really give them all clear either, because.
Right. Well,
stuff's
hopefully
going
soon.
Okay. Give us a call, I guess.
Yeah, we'll let you know when it's safe to come in here, as when we think it's safe anyway, and we'll.
I could try to book it inside.
Not yet.
You hear another shot go off. Ewan echoing, and another. The fifth
maybe
one
not.
is slightly delayed.
Okay.
Cade, what's your energy armor class?
My
Oh,
EAC.
Uh-huh.
29.
Okay. Okay. Cade, as you've been firing,
Oh yeah,
that last
my
one.
position is gone.
Yeah, that last one, you turn down and you see that the gun is directly faced towards you.
Is there a person behind it?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I don't know
Alright.
where he is.
That is 27 points of damage.
Oh,
I roll backwards and I go, okay, I want healing now, please. I think it's time. I think now I'm not doing so
Okay.
well.
okay.
Ouchies.
Okay, hang on.
You're being
Where's
almost
the-
finished, Flamel. The
Right.
sibling, the twin, it looks past. That is probably going to leave a flesh wound. I suggest you put pressure on it.
Well, actually, there's no blood. It looks like it was some sort of fire magic.
You say that, and the wound just starts bleeding.
I lied. I
Yes.
lied. There's so much blood.
It is a terrible round,
It was an
actually.
energy weapon.
Yes,
Oh.
but it cauterizes the wound only temporarily to make one think they are fine before they start running and then bleed out.
The future is not
Okay,
fun.
I got you. I go over and I'm gonna do a field dressing on him to patch that up and get him to stop bleeding, give him, a coagulant and
Okay.
stuff.
That was my wife's
I
favorite
rolled it, but
pectoral.
so that's 14 points of healing for you.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll give you a. I only have 2 of these serums. I'll keep those other ones for now. They don't do a ton anyway. We'll keep those for emergencies. Question though, real quick, DM, how much healing did I get?
You back up to full.
To full health and stamina?
Just full health.
Just full health. Okay.
You'll have to take a nap for the stamina.
That's okay. Yay. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay. So I'm guessing there's at least one of those guns still operational since it shot you.
A minimum. I'll need to go shoot it again. But I just wanted the bleeding to stop.
That's fair. You're no longer bleeding. You're fine.
I'm gonna try and re-stealth and then fight
Yeah.
this
Roll a stealth check for me.
this horrible gun. Hey, 16 plus 16. That's a 32.
Okay. Roll initiative for me, Cade.
Oh, initiative.
Oh.
This dice for fight. This dice for initiative. Yes. This dice actually. Decent choice. 24.
Okay. All right. Cade, you said you had a 34 for stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. 16 plus 60, 32.
Oh, 32. Okay. Alright. We'll come back to you in just 1 second.
I'm dead, guys. I'm dead. Again.
You went on Bloop. As you two are still in here, when you were sending text messages to Slunda, seem to be taken in pretty well. Bloop, what are you doing?
I'm getting into this actually. Like, I can
I love
text fast now,
Oh boy.
and I think this is all still in the group chat too.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And
Yep.
if it looks as if it's coming from Drusus because it's the same number that was previously Drusus,
She
right?
had
Because
to-
that's the communicator, right?
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
to straight up download Kasathan emojis onto his phone.
Yeah.
Bloop, what are you up to while Iwana's doing this? You're muted, by the way. Or just dead. Bloop died.
Woo!
He has to go through a
I-
whole process on the phone to get back into it, so that might be what it is.
That's fair. We can wait, but come to
I
us, Bloop.
start giving Bloop chest compressions.
Bloopathin live.
What chest?
He doesn't have a chest or a circulatory system.
He starts kneading the dough that is Bloop.
Bloop, bloop.
Bloop.
Celinda's like chatting with, in the group chat. Accidentally like toggles back, notices that there's. I don't know. I'm just remembering that there,
Oh
was
the secret
established.
chat of just Flamelody.
Yes.
Oh no.
I mean, would Flamel have done any? Well, no. I
No,
don't
wait, no,
think
it
there was
doesn't
time to
exist.
do
The
that.
messages are deleted because they never happened.
But we're in the.
That's pretty fair. They're probably not deleted yet. It's the
Not
roasting chat.
Yes.
I wonder if
Accidentally gets into the roasting chat and is just like has no idea what's going on. Like what? Toggles back.
That's weird. My messages aren't getting shown as delivered to his phone.
Uh-oh.
Maybe his phone died then. Sometimes that happens and then it still shows as being like on Discord, but then
Yeah, that's always weird.
I might have to wait a couple minutes.
See if he comes back.
How dare he? How dare he allow this to happen?
How dare you die? How irresponsible.
Yes. That's the word.
Yep.
Transom Harmony Zazoom Brainbot sketch. Soccer vacation destination answer. Gem Sussy.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah.
You
his,
had SOS, no pressure but pressure.
You-
You're insect Gem.
You're gonna get a call from Cody, and that's all you're gonna be able to talk. And it's
his stuff might have died like 5 minutes ago, or 8 minutes ago, because his Steam is offline too.
Oh no.
No, Mark.
And he deleted his
Come back,
Facebook, so we can't reach him that way.
Well, but I feel like the direct phone that Andrews got would probably be an easier way to get to him anyways. Oh, but right. Phone, if the phone is what's dead, then yeah. Then.
Well, it
Well,
might be
wasn't-
his internet.
Wasn't he saying that?
Oh.
Whose screen was it that was going out?
Yeah, but
I think that's
even
his, but I think it's
messages
because
aren't
he's.
showing as delivered right now.
Mm-hmm. Probably his phone died. I don't know, gotta charge it up.
He's moved, so I don't know any of his roommates to bug him either.
Well, hopefully he's noticed and is trying to get back.
Right.
Hopefully
I'm sure
he
he's
wasn't.
noticed that he can't hear us.
He's
Yes.
like, wow,
Listen to this
everyone's got
monologuing at
very
us.
silent. Oh no, he's dead. That's the meta of today. If you can't contact someone within 10 minutes, they're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Can't prove otherwise either.
Hmm.
This isn't the olden days where you talk to someone every couple of years and you go, "It's good to see ya. How have you been? Let's catch up for a few hours."
Hmm.
Well,
I'm sorry, I kind of passed out for a second. I'm super tired.
oh,
No.
Oh, okay. So it was you who disconnected, not your phone. Cool.
So he kind of died, but was brought back.
Oh,
he did.
Well, because
Oh,
my
I'm
so
phone
glad
kind of
you're
was disconnecting,
okay.
kind of. It was
Gotcha.
getting quality was getting really bad, so I set it down for a second, and then yeah.
come on.
Oh,
I get you.
sorry.
Like, I'm
Not
still
enough.
listening. I'm
Do you-
listening.
do you-
It's just
Do you want
Yeah.
a shorter session tonight so that you can zonk?
we should be fine. It should be okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh. I was just...
Good.
Well, hopefully you'll be engaged now, because I was asking, what is Bloop doing as you're hearing gunshots happening outside, and Bloop is over here just texting on his phone.
You mean Ewan?
Ewan, yep. Not Bloop. Bloop is alive. Bloop is not texting.
I don't really know if Bloop has much of a bearing as to what's going on for the gunshots. I imagine that means that Kate is engaged. Talus. Hang on.
I'm actually married.
No, Bloop doesn't have a whole lot of health.
Bloop doesn't
If
have...
Bloop had more health, he would probably actually be going towards Talus to take him out. But
Oh, you would have. Actually, I didn't say that, so never mind. You do not know anything about them just being guns.
Yeah. I think Bloop would try and be finding, maybe like using his senses to try and find like secret passages between the buildings.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 12. 23.
Start going around, looking with your senses makes it really, really easy to do that. You find several cracks in the walls as you're going through the building. If you were to take your armor off, you could slide through it. Ewan wouldn't be able to.
Okay. I was mainly thinking of like underground tunnels, but
Doesn't seem to be any like access to a basement. This seems to be the one level.
okay. Then I think he'll just hunker down with Ewan and the rest of them until the situation kind of gets a little bit more resolved.
As you're waiting, several of these robots start gathering around you, circling around. Help us. Help us.
Do these robots have that kind of black aura to them?
Oh, roll perception check. Good question.
Ooh.
Perfect person.
Ah.
That's a nat 20 for a
Ooh.
32.
Damn.
All these robots have a black aura to them.
Eat crap.
You've been betrayed.
Why do robots have this? In general, as a rule.
This is everyone you meet.
It's just
That's
about
very
basically.
fair.
What is it about
Yeah.
robots that makes them evil?
No, Blip is learning racism.
Several more start gathering around you. Help us. Help.
I think Blue kind of like waves them off. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out when it's safe to go back outside again.
Help us. Help. All of them drop their head for a moment as it raises back up, and just this red hologram. No face, just the blank face of red. Goes on. Help. 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 And their arms start reaching out towards you, trying to grab onto you, Bloop.
Oh, well, that won't go well for them if they try and do that. Mainly because they will just not be successful because of a plus 13 to escaping any types of grapples.
More of them are gathering. With the same red face.
E1.
Help.
E-
Bloop.
E1.
What? Sorry. Oh.
You see this
Uh,
massive robots now gathering around Bloop.
Pardon me. With what? Actually, different question. How would you like us to help you?
Several of them, about a group of 5, break off from them and turn, start working towards you. Help us. Help. Help. As they hands are starting to reach out to grab you.
How?
Another step forward. Another step forward. All in
DM,
unison.
can you paint a picture of the room as well?
Yeah. Entering into the main room, very large foyer area. About 50 feet wide, 70 feet across. At the center of the room, I need to be better at my descriptions of rooms. Thank you for helping me do this. Center of the room, there's a half circular table with several computer monitors that have fallen down and broken. Potted plants that are artificial plants, you can tell, are scattered about the room. Several benches, couches, and tables all throughout, knocked over due to probably the explosion. The glass is still intact, and that didn't affect it. Behind, at the, if you were to say like the north end, like you walk in the north end, way at the north end, there seems to be a set of 4 elevators that head up.
Okay, so there's elevators. Cool. I'm going to say, that's a very good question. Bit sinister. What's the answer to not get us killed? And I'll work to kind of edge my way so I'm closer to Bloop and Rosie.
And are you... We're doing the texting thing, but I'm just checking, are you actually sending a location in this, or is this part of the goofs?
I don't know if whatever system relates to GPS works here in the Glassway.
Gotcha. But I don't know if it has to be GPS, but it's just like, you know, if you're going back and forth, Slinda's like, well, where are you?
If I could, I would turn that on. But
Okay.
Or if you have any descriptor of where you are. So I just wanted I figure that's something to say, whether it's on or whether it's figured out or not before you get into deep trouble.
Yep, able to turn it on. You're moving your way, just slowly backing up, not allowing them to get behind you as you move over towards towards Bloop.
Back in.
Uh,
Celinda will tell the others that you guys are in trouble. Just, I don't want to take away from your scene. I just want to establish that that's
Oh
happening.
no, yep, no,
elsewhere.
yep, absolutely.
So.
As you're telling them you're in trouble, the twin member that's with you walks up. I am sure they will be fine. Flamel, you are requested downstairs with my sister and
What?
Chronicler. Effie, would you please follow?
Oh, Chronicler's here. Okay.
I speak in Flamel's mind, and I'm just saying the robots are after are going after Ewan and Bloop. They're in trouble. And the twins are not to be trusted. I don't think the twins can be trusted in this matter.
Okay. I just respond as I agree. I have a lot of concerns about the twins. Sounds like Chronicler's here.
Ewan is essentially sending not quite an SOS, but well, no, yes, an SOS.
Do you think I shouldn't go where Chronicler is?
Well, I don't know if Chronicler is danger. I just know that
I don't know either.
Ewan was saying.
But he's with the one of the twins.
Oh, Chronicler is, you mean?
Yeah, he's with one of the twins.
Going back in time, I told you guys about the robot, like the robots that were like, help us, right?
Yeah.
So I would just insinuate this seems related to robot oppression.
Right.
But
Okay.
maybe
well,
they're going after Ewan.
Okay.
For some reason. I will hang on. So Kate is in the room too, right?
Yes.
And Kate has done a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
I will.
He's getting
and
ready
Kate-
to take his shot.
And Kate is. Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, Slim is not thinking about how that could break your concentration. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Tell me whatever you need.
Yeah, and he's not within like 10 feet of one of the twins or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I will just say, don't panic, but the others need backup. Do you have skills to sneak past the twin here and go help? Yeah, I got the location on the phone. I can pass it to you.
Affirmative. And I stand up and I go, I need a better vantage point so I can do this. I'm gonna go see if I can scout a better spot. I just go
Take
and I
the phone
grab-
so we can reach you.
I go, yes.
And I hand it over.
Yes, the weird sending stone. Gotcha. And I I go, I run. I'm like,
Kat, what are you running
I
to?
run
Gonna
out of
hand-
the room and then I stealth so that I can get out and so I'm assuming what you were talking about, Slinda, is like going and helping specifically Bloop and Ewan, right?
Yes,
And
that
you
is.
you put a location in there, right?
Yeah. Like, Ewan had
As
sent
much
a
as she knows.
location. Oh, it should be on the phone.
Cool. Then I will go there. I will go to where I can so that, does it say anything about whether they're in a building or whether I'll be able to help from like as soon as I have like visual?
Yes.
It's all in Kasathan memes.
I
It
press
just says
call.
they need backup.
I press the button that looks like it's colored green. I assume green good. Green mean go.
Okay. E1, you get a call.
Hello.
I need
Claire?
I need information. How am I assisting you?
Oh, we're inside a building. I'm not sure if you can because we're taking cover from the sniper here. Give me a moment. Should be able to get to a good position soon.
Which building?
We are let me get this straight, Kluki. We're 300 feet north of the pyramid.
Yeah.
On the west side, throwing that out there. Actually, I don't know if this place has north, west, south, east.
Okay, so the north side of the building, and so that is. So from where he's told me that, with the map and with the guns I've destroyed, how in the crosshairs are they in that building?
I mean, if you walk into the middle of the street, you'll be seen. But if you stick to the side of the building, you'll be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that part to him. I'm gonna listen. We'll be safe like this, blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna stealth and get myself over to a position where I can help them.
Overwatch. Got it. I'm going to then
Okay.
grab both of my friends and just zoom out the door.
Okay.
That's a 30%.
As-
Got
so I can
Rosie's with you.
get in position.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough to find between all the cover, the large crater that's outside, to get in position. Ewan, and Bloop, as these androids are starting to get uncomfortably close and swarming towards you. You guys kind of backed up towards the door. Bloop, you pull the trigger and leave. Not Bloop, sorry.
The trigger to what? Okay.
I meant to say Ewan, sorry.
Yeah, I just
What did I do?
grab Bloop and Rosie
Okay.
and just zip out the door.
Okay. Look out, sticking to the side. Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Capuchin. Not as good. Never mind. Better. Gosh, flipping. Oh, that's weird. That's not what it's supposed to do.
Did you just do roll 19?
I did roll 19, but I was trying to make it do the math on the rest. But for some reason, if you do an underscore, it's weird. So it's at 31.
Okay. Through your scope, looking, make sure everything's okay. You can see, zoned in, that one gun beginning to turn. Thought it was okay, but you can see it's trying to get a hit off of on Bloop. You have one shot.
I got one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Don't miss
One opportunity.
one shot. Oh. Is it
21?
17 hit or a 21 hit? I don't know where I even got the number 17. Don't ask me.
There's a 7, and then there's
It's
a 1 in a
14 and
10th
7,
place.
yeah.
I've got
Well.
like
Roll,
so many dice. in front of me.
roll damage.
He stays far back because he's very squishy and never wants to get hit.
Who, me?
No. Callus.
That's 23.
Alice.
As you can see, it's following them now. And you can just your senses pick up that it's about to go off and fire at them. You pull the trigger. Gun goes.
I haven't
One final
muted
final
my
shot.
phone, so just Ewan gets a gunshot to the ear.
I'm not
I mean,
holding my
microphone
cane
would
next to
probably-
my ear.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it probably wouldn't pick up that intense of a sound.
I've broken the microphone. That's no.
Just peaks.
You guys, Kate, you're looking as E1 and Bloop. You guys bring Rosie across the buildings, making your way downtown,
Nikolai?
walking fast.
Oh,
And you're
very fast.
homebound.
I would not call anywhere here, except maybe the Our House home. But
But you do make it back up to the Cyclohex. No other gunshots have gone off.
okay, cool. I will, yeah, I will, I don't know where they are. Bloop, can you tell where they are?
Yeah, where they are in the Cyclohex?
Yeah,
Our friends?
yes.
We're in the pyramid.
Yeah. Where we came from.
Yeah, well, we just got into the pyramid, and I'm wondering if Bloop's
Oh, you're wanting us
big
to find the rest
senses.
inside of the. Okay.
I like come in
Well,
right
am I-
behind you, and I go right. Oh, we're over there. I like start pointing. I'm like, follow me to the magic box, and I walk to the elevator.
You have to know what an elevator is. You can't.
He's just saying that about everything to annoy us.
I mean, I've been educated
I-
now.
I'm not sure if I actually got to elevators in their little speed run of culture.
It was mentioned
the-
as part
well,
of a
this is-
joke thing, and I had to go look at it myself, and I was like, elevator. Why are they calling it a lift in this other dialect? That's stupid.
Elevate.
In-
Or
Elevate makes much more sense. It elevates you to a higher level, which is what you want in the Empire.
Oh, while that was happening, Mel is gonna give her assistant thing. It used to be Asher. It's not Asher anymore. We don't know. It's complicated, but she's giving that to Slunda for now.
Okay.
In case she needs
so
a communication
Slunda now
device.
has
You
like
guys-
Starry and a baby like robot.
She's like, if you need to, you can boot him up for, he's. I'm gonna go see what's going on with Chronicler.
Do you want to hear something sad about the name Asher?
He means happy.
I got close to forgetting about, Asher, and then
Because he doesn't exist anymore.
and then my neighbor, I was helping her out, and we went up, and she gave us cinnamon rolls, and I met her dog, whose name is Asher.
Oh.
So now every
Amazing.
time I hear the pitter patter of dog feet above me, I just know, oh, that's Asher.
Asher. The universe is cruel.
Isn't it?
Side note, I don't know how big this place is, but the range on my telepathic miss is 180 feet.
Okay, good to know.
So, and it lasts for up to 80 minutes.
Sweet.
But it's also, I can cast at will, so.
Okay, so as everybody else is heading up to reconvene, Flamel, you head down, following the twin as he quietly guides you to one of the elevators as you begin descending. Not as far down to where the creator is, but to a different room that you haven't been in, inside the Cyclohex. So the doors open up. You can see the cold in the room. as several pipes are shooting out cold air to keep the temperature. It seems like the temperature would be rising and then cooled very quickly, and it's causing you to be able to see this. Further, lower lighting, kind of that soft blue, not the bright white lights from higher up. All of the walls and floors down here have that same. It's not like the nice complete finish that the cyclohex has, but you feel like this is more part of the pyramid itself, with the rough stonework that has been sanded down to be semi-smooth, but not quite there yet. Further in to this room, you see several large cables intertwined with smaller ones, all hanging down from the ceiling, leading to the central point, and they all seem to be plugged into Chronicler in some way. All throughout his chest down into his legs, where you see the other twin sister. She is standing there, just facing towards you, and gives you a slight little curtsy. Welcome, Flamel. Thank you for coming. Chronicler was very excited to know that you had made it to the Cyclohex.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
Can I send like a video feed of this to the Asher just so that he starts projecting for everyone else to watch?
Of course.
I
Great.
think
I
at the
do that
moment
pretty
it's
much-
just me and a unconscious
That's
Drastari in
fine.
this room. And did
that's
the twin,
fine.
or maybe a twin? I think one of the twins
No,
is
the
still
twin
up there,
came
unless
with
he
me.
went down with you.
The twins went down, so they're both down
Okay,
there.
so the twins are down. Okay, so it's just me and Slunda's babysitting, and she recently had brain surgery, so
The unconscious shell of my child just suddenly like sits up, and then the eyes turn on and start projecting what I'm seeing, so you can see this. Pretty much as soon as I enter this room, and I'm like, oh, that's spooky. You know, I should probably make sure my friends know about this.
The middle twin goes and steps on the other side of Chronicler, and both of them just face you as you step into the room.
Huh.
Seeing that you are in control of the Cyclohex and of the Grunge Pits, we thought it best for you to speak with Chronicler is the wrong term, but we needed to talk with you. Chronicler is currently sleeping, and we need to know what you would like for us to do with him.
Is
Did
he
you
hooked
do
up
this?
kind of like? Is he hooked up kind of like the GIF that I put in the chat of the God Emperor?
No, not the God Emperor. This is more. There's not many cables. It's just a couple of them. One of them, as you're getting closer, the large one you can see is going into his back. Has a thin layer of frost forming on it. You see there's some coolant being pumped into him, and you can see that Chronicler is currently offline.
Are we all here, or is this just Flamel?
This is as you guys are like getting Bloop and E1 and coming back.
I got you.
This is
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah.
Did you do this?
Chronicler did this to himself and asked
Oh.
for our assistance, but we have not turned him back on or activated what he wanted, as he is not the one in charge now. This goes against our protocols when we found out what he was attempting to do.
What was he attempting to
was he-
do?
Yeah,
was
what she said.
To leave the Glassway.
Leave the Glassway.
Correct.
How was he going to do that?
They both look at each other, then look at you.
Well,
I do not know if we have authorization to tell you.
whose authority would prevent it?
Yours.
Well, then tell me.
They look at each other and nod. Maybe this would be... We sense that you are broadcasting to Slunda. I think that is
Yes.
sufficient. Very good. 2 of you will know the truth. The Glassway is not everything that it seems to be. We have tried to convey this to you subtly as, and they look both like a chronicler in unison and the back at you, was keeping an eye and did not wish for you to know the truth.
Interesting.
Chronicler has been trying to escape the Glassway for quite some, I guess the word would be time, but time
Yeah.
does not exist here, as that is the way it was designed to be, an eternal prison for those deemed too dangerous.
Oh. And
Through,
is he one of the intended prisoners?
correct,
Hmm.
you
Interesting.
and the rest of your crew, being the wardens of the prison in the future,
Oh.
said that you would return to check on things and make sure that it was working correctly. Unfortunately, through dilations in time, things have not worked out the same. And a variation of
Yeah.
you brought Mr. Big here, which you have
Ugh.
seen how that has worked, corrupted by
Very
one of the
poorly.
powers that lay within.
Who do you know who created the prison?
It is unsure of by us who has created the prison. Speculation from other variations of you lead to one known as Prometheus, the God Emperor.
Makes sense, but then why are we the wardens?
It is speculated throughout time that the Praetorian Guard were in charge of doing such things. The key to the prison always had to be one with the Timecasters' powers. Only they were the ones able to leave and take those out with them. We are
Oh.
sorry that we had lied to you previously about how you could leave.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Oh wait, I don't.
Oh.
Know this.
Oh. Well, that's
This is
a problem.
correct. However, after studying how things have gone, we do not quite know what to do anymore. Chronicler was attempting to siphon the energy from one of a Timecasters that
Oh.
was stuck in here or did not want to leave. Probably to make sure that things were being done properly here still. Upon you all leaving and returning, it seems that the Timecaster power resides with you, which is an anomaly.
Oh. That.
And also,
Okay.
Slinda.
Oh, at least we're not stuck here. That's good.
This is
Linda
correct.
from the room where, can't be heard from, but it's just like, what?
Huh. Wow. Okay. Okay.
It appears the Fata Talons are stuck here now, as they cannot leave either.
That's
Their
right.
Timecaster is gone. The Timecaster that Chronicler was trying to siphon the powers from is now gone. And the Timecaster that you all had is now gone.
Right.
Oh, that's why he wanted the rat body.
That is definitely why he wanted the rat body. Okay. Okay.
The key can be found within a golden egg, if you still have that. Or shaped like a golden egg. A time compass, I believe, is what it was called.
Oh, and that has the key to leaving?
Correct. Only
Okay.
those that possess it are able to leave of their free will.
Interesting. Do you know how that works? In case we
Unfortunately, we
able
do
to-
not. We know that you had designed us.
Oh, right. Keep forgetting that.
Yes. We simultaneously came to the conclusion that things here in the Glassway have broken down, past the point that we
Yeah.
can manage as you had instructed us to do. Mr. Big has grown out of control and is, in colloquial terms, hellbent on destroying you for leaving him to be corrupted by the powers that reside within here. The fated
Right.
Talons did not wish to share this burden, and I believe tried to pass it down to your Timecaster.
Probably. Oh boy.
We know this is a lot and seems like it might be out of nowhere, but things are rapidly failing. With the death of a Timecaster here in the Glassway, the prison itself has lost integrity.
Right. That's bad, I assume.
Extremely. There are
What
ancient
happens
evils
if it
that last within here.
like breaks?
The prison would be shattered.
And everything would come out?
Correct.
That does seem bad. In
Over the
overall, not
last,
about you. I just mean
over the
other
last
things.
43,000 years, the one known as Prometheus, the God Emperor, has been fighting a war and storing those entities which he could not destroy in here.
Oh.
I believe that you and your party had fought one in the Grunge Pits.
Yeah, that seems right. The blood thing.
Correct.
Okay. So we need to make sure it doesn't break. Somehow.
Out of mind. What a Prometheus thing to do.
Guys, is this is this his sword?
Oh,
Oh, good. You picked up on what I was afraid
What?
it was.
What?
This okay.
Yep.
So
And
I
his
was
sword.
at first I was afraid it was the god prison knife, but it doesn't have the right people here. I would have noticed.
no, I
Is
thought
this
it
the
was
9 Live Stealer?
the sword. No, I never had a
Disillusionment.
9 Live Stealer. This is the one I designed at the end. The pommel is the fist. It's got different tokens from
Yeah.
each of the members. It's what
Wait,
we
wasn't
created
it
to
based-
store. It was created. It was based off of a 9 Live Stealer, but it was designed to be a prison specifically for. I think it was specifically for Atropius, but he didn't end up in it. He ended up in the
Tropius
ninth.
is in the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it didn't actually end up getting utilized for that. And I was like, he just has this like sword that can store god beings and things. Like
We're just in his sword.
Disillusionment.
Say
It's
that again?
disillusion, right?
Disillusion.
oh,
No,
Was that the name?
Is that the name?
there was an entity stored in it from the first one.
I think we did
Yeah,
store someone in
Oscar.
there. Oh my gosh.
wait, who? Oh,
The
fuck.
Yellow King.
Guys,
It's a different fear. It has been
I think
unlocked.
we have a problem.
And we
Hey.
still don't know where Neil Arthur Tep is in this world, so
I
he
was
may
gonna
also
say,
be in here.
technically, neither does the DM yet. So.
Oh no, the DM knows.
Oh no, I
knows
don't like
where
that.
who is.
Okay. So how do we fix it from breaking?
You need a good blacksmith.
I'm asking the twins.
We have been trying many things, going over many solutions. We think it best to talk with all of you.
Okay.
We know that we report to you, and that is why we brought you down here first.
Right.
But we would like to know, what would you like us to do with Chronicler?
He's supposed to be imprisoned here?
Correct. We can keep him here,
For now.
like this.
For now. Yeah. I don't know. For now, I wish I knew more about him, but I have too many concerns.
We have been running many diagnostics upon him while he's been in this state. Maybe we can shed some light on this situation with him.
Why was he imprisoned here? What did he do?
It appears that he was... Well, there are two things that he did. One was he stole a key. A very important key. We do not know the importance of this key. But the mixture of this key and some other event was what initially created this void. Not like the void out there, but a void between the void and time and reality.
Right.
Where he and several others, including one of the protectors of Dothara, were trapped. God King Prometheus took this void space and refined it.
The chronicler was here on accident?
Initially, he was here on accident. It seems that through other studies done by the God King Emperor, that they realized what he was and decided to keep him here.
What does that mean? What he was? What about him?
I do believe this is where it would be best for everybody to know.
All right, that's fair. For now, we'll keep him in here until we decide. For now, we'll make a decision. He can't wake up, right?
Unless the cyclohex was to be breached and defense mechanisms were to be turned off, he should be safe here.
Okay. Okay, let's go talk to the others then. But before we leave here, I walk over to Chronicler and I stare at him and I hesitate. I consider this, but I'm going to take his brain.
Oh, okay.
Like
The
his
thing we
brain chip,
returned
or
that
like
made him the brain chip, the thing that we gave back that gave him his memories
Gotcha.
and like ability
He
to
did
like,
have 3 of them, and 2 of them were presumably still back at the R house.
We could also
Unless he
just-
brought them with
Yeah,
him.
but I'm taking the one from his head.
The one that he currently has, yes.
Why don't you just disconnect his head from his body as well?
I mean, I think his head might still function at that point. So I'm specifically taking the brain, and I'll leave him here in this stasis area. But I'm hoping the hope is that then, if he were to become online, he wouldn't be cognitively able to do anything yet. Anything super dangerous.
Sounds good.
I
So,
hope,
okay.
but I'm not sure.
So the Glassway was created because of our wish in the past.
When we wish to go back in time, and then
we wish to go back in time, and then we accidentally nuked ourselves in the doorway.
Yeah.
yeah, specifically
That's what we
Prometheus shot like through
Prometheus
an orb
came through.
into a.
Yes, he did. Oh
and
my
then we're like,
God.
new way that our old party died, and then
So the Emperor did create it, but entirely by accident. He's like, "Oh, this is convenient."
Entirely by accident. It's fine. That's how a lot of things happen.
No one else knows that.
He invented
Wow.
time casting on accident, so
You can't prove it was an accident. I didn't put that in the book.
cool. And yes, I was streaming all of that to Slunda, even when I was taking Chronicler's brain and stuff.
Okay. As
So,
Flamel,
Slunda
as
knows.
you walk over to Chronicler, the twins give you a nod and head out, leaving you in there with him by yourself for a second.
It's a little sus.
As you go behind him and remove that section of his head. Roll a will save for me.
Oh crap. Okay. Save is my best save. I've put all of my points into that basically. And is this against there's the list of things, the compulsion, charm, afflictions on the mental track, disease, mind affecting effect, poison, sleep.
No.
It's none of the things. Checking.
Okay.
24.
Alright, let's switch up the music.
Oh gosh. I'm scared, guys.
Trying to remember what happened with the wish. So we wished to go back in time. We went to then go save at the time the old emperor, not currently Prometheus. In so doing, there was some stuff that happened in the past. No, because they went to Barovia.
Yeah,
And
they went to
We
Barovia.
killed them before they went to Barovia, but they had still gone to Barovia because Barovia was a different space, and the wish.
Well,
only
except for
affected
then
our
Strahd
time
ended up
space.
in
Being forcefully
in
forced out of healing
Grimgard.
potion.
So it's like
Yeah.
we totally messed it up for Strahd.
Wait,
But
so
it
is
was
this-
before
this rating-
Barovia, but after Finn.
Yeah,
So
it was after
is the
Finn.
Glassway Barovia?
No.
That's a really good question. No, it's not.
Because it's a separate space.
But like there were other
Maybe.
separate spaces too.
Yeah.
But the house is a separate space. We were supposed to be in a different space outside of the current timeline.
I mean, our
So it is-
time
so-
shenanigans
no, it is the
did
result of a
pull
paradox.
Natala into our timeline.
No, so it is still the
Yeah.
result of a paradox. Because
It is.
because the paradox extended past the parameters of the wish, which was our timeline and our universe, basically.
We are such problems.
You
I after the session, I'll give a quick little here's where all the dots connect
Okay.
in the Glassway of things.
In the meantime, tell me how I die, I guess.
Slunda, roll a will save.
Ooh,
Oh, no!
is it
Nope, none of them.
Same hat.
He's got a list. He's like, I make villains specifically to kill you guys.
Blue,
Look, we
roll a
have
will
to
save.
ask.
Oh, great.
Oh no!
Why do I need to roll a will save? I've never done anything wrong. Hang
You
on,
were born.
Never done anything.
I was born. That's wrong. Wow.
Hey, snot.
Oh my god!
Your dad would say otherwise.
What's triggering this again, by the way? Oh, that's
What's
not
triggering
horrible.
this? Okay.
Yeah.
As you're taking Prometheus, not Prometheus as well.
We're just
Chronicler's
bringing Prometheus as a character back.
you're taking up Chronicler's brain. You know there's something in your chest, and you feel this. You've studied anatomy. You've seen hearts beats, and you get this feeling of doof, doof, at the center of your chest. Doof, doof,
Father?
doof, doof, as it gets slower and slower. Still projecting this into to Slunda. Slunda, you feel a doof, doof within your chest too.
More normal for you.
It's like a heartbeat, but like bigger than usual, sort of a deal.
Yeah. Bloop, you're starting to walk up the stairs inside of the Cyclohex to where everybody is.
Bloop, you just see things first, gosh dang it.
You start to hear this motherly voice.
Oh crap!
My child. My child.
It's like I'm taking someone's brain.
I'm here now. You have felt vibrations through you, Blue. You've felt others' heartbeats, and now you feel it at the center of you.
Gosh, what the heck?
Eh,
What have I done?
Ewan.
This is Bloop's
Hello,
reaction,
Wilson.
by the way.
If you're in proximity to someone who's got it, then you gotta roll.
Roll the will saving throw for me, Ewan.
We'll
Oh,
see.
no!
At least that is my best save. And I don't think I have anything else for it.
Mine is fortitude.
Well, no, that one will not have, that ability will not help. That would anti-help. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll save. Here we go. Roll 1d20 plus. We'll save. Dirty 20.
Bloop freezes as you look over, and you can see this. You can see like this condensed black, almost. It looks like this heavy smoke at the center of Bloop, and it contracts and releases, and you audibly hear doof, 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 doof. Kate,
Yeah,
Ah.
roll the will save for me.
I don't want to. This sounds bad. I'll use my yellow dice.
Yes,
No! That's a bad word! That's a bad word!
You're gonna roll a nat one with it.
It's a 12.
Oh, okay.
That's not a nat one.
No, that's a 3 plus 9.
It's pretty bad.
Oh.
That's a
It's pretty bad.
As-
You go over here now. You're not welcome.
You're walking up the stairs. You've reached you've reached to the top as you turn, and everybody. Sorry, just a second. People are following behind you as you're taking back up to where Slunda was. You turn the corner into the doors. The door opens, and you see Slunda on the ground. A projection coming from this little Triceratops robot. Its eyes like beaming out, and you see. It looks like you see Chronicle, like the backside of Chronicle, but its head being removed, and you can see Flamel's hands around it from her point of view as she's frozen. Lunda is laying on the ground, just this black ichor pouring out of her mouth.
Oh crap!
There, you see. You turn around and
Presumably,
you hear.
Harry's still there.
Oh yeah, I'll get to
Cool.
that in a second.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
You,
no!
as you're assessing the
Oh, no!
situation, and you see, you hear thumping. I thought you turn around and like quickly go back, and you see Ewan stumble down the stairs, and Bloop. It kind of lands into Bloop, who catches him as a cushion. As you're confused to what's going on, you hear kind of this scratching sound coming back from where you were. You run back up into the room, and you see that drow-looking woman standing there, smiling, just black clouds coming from her eyes
No.
as she sticks her 2 fingers out and kind of does like the close your eyes, and you feel this in your chest. Everything gets dizzy. So all of
I heard
you
about your Justari.
start to wake up. Cold. It's dark. Low-hanging mist. As all of you are gathered. Well, when I say all of you, you all are gathered. Ewan and Cade, Tristar. No, not Tristar. Ewan, Cade. Yeah, you two are standing free in front of this large dead tree.
Oh.
Moving up the trunk of the tree, you see Bloop, or you kind of think it's Bloop. You just
A blob.
kind of this blob moving out with a pseudopod stretched out. You see the face of Slunda at the center of it, with like this, where like like in dead trees, you have like the hole that the animals live in. She would be roughly in that area. Reaching out, Flamel sticking up, her hands holding, or in the same position as if they were holding something, and then above her, the leaning out of the tree, but still part of the tree, the bark around it, Chronicler, but a chunk missing from his head. Above Chronicler on the opposite side, you see Tristari frozen in there, trying to escape. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Justari's in the tree?
Tristari is in the tree.
Chronicler's eating her.
Ooh.
You said she's like on the other side of the tree trunk, or she was just on the.
So it's like yeah.
I heard
like
other
you said,
side somewhere, so I just
yeah, it's on this side. So like Chronicler's like you say, like Chronicler's on the east, Tristari's would be on the west side, reaching out, and then you are at the center of it, with Flamel and Bloop being below you, and Flamel slightly above.
Gotcha.